and I hope that, it's my understanding that there are several parents in this room, or several candidates in this room, who are members of Moms for Liberty. And I just want you to self-identify as Moms for Liberty, and tell us a little bit about Moms for Liberty, what your priorities are as being a Moms for Liberty candidate, and then we'll go from there.
I'm not a mom. I'm dad of 3 kids, but I'm not a mom.
I don't enjoy this, I'm telling you guys right now, because I feel like there is an organization in this county that is now getting some press and publicity. These women have made it clear that they intend to change the school boards. They intend to prioritize certain things over other things. And I'm simply saying we're all adults in this room. Let's be honest, let's be transparent, and let's have the discussion. Which candidate, no, are you a candidate?
Oh, you're talking to the candidates?
I'm talking to candidates only.
Okay, well, you said people in the room.
No, candidates.
And by the way, I'm not a Moms for Liberty, but I'm more
Well,
than
that's
happy
okay.
to talk
You're not a
about it.
candidate, so I'm asking you to please put the mic down. Thank you. We're on a time constraint, and I appreciate it. So I'm asking that you all just be transparent. That's what we were supposed to be here. So.
I am not a member of the Moms for Liberty. I'm not a member of the Moms for Liberty either.
I am not a member of Moms for Liberty. I am not a member for Moms for Liberty.
I am not a member of the Moms for Liberty.
I also am not a member of the Moms for Liberty.
Okay, so none of you are affiliated with Moms for Liberty. Okay, I asked the question. So we will move on because we have other things to deal with.
Perhaps we can rephrase it though.
Rephrase it in what way?
Maybe ask people who support Moms for Liberty. I don't even know who they are, so I would like,
Yeah,
if there's a lot of people in the room who are
this
a part of it.
This question is important to a lot of people, and I don't want to make it a thing. I want us to be adults, right? So if you stand for something, or if you're endorsed by a group, if you're affiliated with the group, like I'm affiliated with NAACP, I'll shout it from the mountaintop. I don't care who's pissed off about it. This is what I represent, and this is who I am as an individual. I'm not going to crouch under the table. I'm not going to deny it. I am the president of Monroe County NAACP. So what I expect is that anyone in this room that's affiliated with Moms for Liberty just to stand up and say, you know what, I am, and this is why. That's all I'm asking, because what we don't want is for people to run for school board. Relax, ma'am.
No, I just want to say, as the former co-founder for Moms for Liberty, who is no longer affiliated with Moms for Liberty.
Okay, hang on. Wait, first thing, before you say a word, hold on, because I got it. What we will do is encourage discussion.
Correct.
Hang on. What we will do is recognize there is a time limit, and there are 10 candidates here.
You get 30 seconds for me. I will give you 30 seconds.
Okay. And also remember that this is a positive night. It's been positive thus far, and it's going to continue. Please go ahead and start by introducing yourself, if you would, again.
My name is Leah. I am the former co-founder of Moms for Liberty. In Monroe County, when we started, it was to hold school boards accountable for the funds that they were not spending on our children. I am no longer affiliated with Moms for Liberty. Most of us in this room who have shown up tonight are not affiliated with Moms for Liberty because of some of the turns that took. They changed a lot of things. And
can you explain a little bit? I'll give you a few more seconds.
You can read the news.
Yeah. I'm asking you now. You took the microphone.
Well, I only have like 10 seconds.
I'll give you more.
I really don't want to get into it because you all have kind of read it and you all automatically assume. You automatically assume that we are terrorists and that we show up to, degrade people, and we don't. We love our children very much, and all we want is access to our curriculum. All we want is access to our kids in a building. All we want is our schools not shut down. All we want is taxes going to our kids. All we want are people who look us in the flippin' face when we have something to say and give us an answer and not stare at us or not shut the dang school board meeting down because they don't like what we're saying, because we're being honest with them. We started this group because we weren't being heard.
And
And that is the problem. We're never heard, even as taxpayers. Do you know how many people are going to go broke because of these taxes? Do you understand how many older people are going to lose their homes because of school taxes?
Well, let me ask that. I love that direction, and so far I understand where you guys are coming from, and I'm in agreement. I know there's other areas where I absolutely and vehemently disagree, but on this particular piece, I do agree. But I will ask you this. If you're so discouraged and disappointed by the taxes, if you're so discouraged and disappointed by lack of representation in Harrisburg, why in God's name do you keep voting for the same people? Or why in God's name do you keep not voting at all? I'm not just saying you in particular, but I know some of you, if you say you've been here 30 years, 20 years, 30 years,
Right.
why are the same people still sitting in office?
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Amen. We are all for you one. Absolutely. When I moved to this community 2.5 years ago, I was astounded at how long people have sat in office and just stunk it up. And I'm sorry if that insults anybody, but I can't anymore because they're wasting our money on ridiculous things. A school is not a hospital. They're not therapists. They are not health professionals. They don't belong in a school.
Well,
I'm
they're
sorry,
mental
that's-
health professionals.
Right, but at the same time, they don't belong there. We have personal doctors that we can go to because everyone has health insurance now
Okay.
because of the Affordable Care
Okay,
Cap.
I'm gonna take the mic and thank you. Thank you.
It's not a community anymore. It's a school. Okay, done.
Okay, remember, hey. Okay, thank you. All right, give the microphone back to the candidates. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Oh, okay, yeah. Sure.
I want to, I
60
don't know.
seconds, because
No,
because
you're
now,
fine.
okay.
You're fine. It won't take 60.
Okay.
I think I can speak for most of us up here. I think a lot of us are misconstrued that we do because we support transparency and for the kids. And that's what we want, but that's not us being a part of Moms for Liberty.
Okay.
We just support the old thoughts, the
here
thoughts,
before.
Got
the
it.
transparency.
All right, so let's turn it up a little bit. Let's turn it up a little bit. I appreciate the transparency.